Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Myself Siddiq. So I'm the trainer. I'm the facilitator for the today's session. So just I want to know the background of the student in terms whether they belongs to engineering final year, second year, first year, right? So uh, you all are from the second year engineering, right?
Third year, sir.
Yes, fine. Okay. So mm, we will be discussing the syllabus, the content of the web development today, and we'll move towards the first part, that is HTML and CSS, right? So we'll have an hands-on session on that particularly. So let me share the screen. Yes, whether the screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, fine. So
Hi, Siddiq. Bharti here.
yes, hi Bharti.
Hi. So I can see there are only 11 students, right?
Yes,
So,
yes.
students, kindly can you call your friends and tell them to join the session so that we can continue with the.
Yes, that will be good. Actually, the student also don't know who have opted for web development.
Okay,
So
okay.
So
Fine,
that's
fine.
what the problem. So we have waited till 10 minutes. Still, we will wait for some few more minutes so that others may join.
Yeah, because less participation is there, right? Only
Yes,
12,
yes, yes.
11
Ye-
students are there.
Yes, yes,
Fine, fine. Till then, I'll share one link of form that they are supposed to complete. So, yeah,
yes,
you
yes.
can continue what you were telling them, and I'll just.
Sure, sure. So students, just share the link with your friends so that they may also join. So then we'll start. I think now it's 12. Yes. So Bharti, do you know how many are have opted for web development track?
Uh, Actually, I don't know the exact number. I'm just check the mail. If I get some information, I'll tell you. Right?
Sure, sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, there is no final list for WD. Actually, they have written that we have 63 registration from this college, both for AI and web development. So
Okay.
still, we should have like at least 20, 30 students, right? So
Yes.
no
Yes.
worries. You just continue with the session. If they want to join, they will join in time.
Yes, that will be good. Fine.
Thank you. Thank you,
Okay.
Siddiq.
Thanks, Bharti. Thanks. Okay, students. I hope you all are comfortable with English, or else I am comfortable in talking. I mean, speaking Hindi as well as Kannada. So, since I think you all belong to Karnataka, right? Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So if you have any doubts, you can ask me in Kannada as well, right? So I too belong to Karnataka. Okay. So we'll continue, right? Yes. Okay. These are the particularly these are the contents. This is the outline of your syllabus. So we'll be discussing web development and digital marketing, and we'll discuss HTML and CSS, right? Then we will talk about server side scripting like PHP. Okay, then the database MySQL, JavaScript, jQuery, and HTML5. So these are the some of the contents. I mean the outline of the content. So here I'll share this as well. So so that it will be good. You can refer the courses through the link. So like how you can build a simple website using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Similarly, different programming fundamentals. Okay, so these are the things. So I'll share with you guys. So just have a look at on it. So what are the syllabus that belongs to web development? We're going to discuss one by one. So there is starting from HTML, CSS, JavaScript. We'll move towards the server side scripting like PHP, jQuery, JavaScript. Then we'll talk about React as well. Okay, we'll proceed. So let me. Okay, so these I'll share with you. Okay, let us just. Okay, this is the first one, right? Understanding the web. Okay, so first we need to know what is web or what is the internet, right? Or what exactly an network is, right? So what is an internet? An internet is a worldwide global system for interconnected computer networks. uh, Internet uses the standard internet protocol like TCP/IP. Okay, so it will uses that protocol. So basically, you might gone through a network. What basically a network? Network is nothing but two or more computers connected in such a way that they are able to share, they are able to exchange the information, they are able to share the resources as well. So that is said to be a network. Okay. So when basically, which is the first network? I'm asking. So let the class be interactive. If the class will be interactive, then the class will be good for you and for me as well, right? So otherwise it may I mean just what it may I mean say it will be some boring, right? So make the class interactive. So when which is the first computer network? Yes, anyone? Which is the first computer network? So the first computer network is ARPANET. Okay, so that is the first in the computer network. So basically, that is designed. Uh, Let me take. So that is designed by U.S. Military Defense Department. So called ARPANET. So
Hi,
ARPANET.
Siddhi.
Hi.
Actually, there's a message from a girl that some
Yeah.
of her friends are unable to join the meeting. So I'm
Okay.
just giving them the link so that they can share the link with their friends, right?
Yes. 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 Actually, the link is also created by the Shabas only. I don't know about the link.
So I
So
have the link. So I have Pallavi, I have just entered the link into chat. Please copy this link and give this link to your friends and tell them just join through link, right?
yes.
And Siddiq, one more thing before you start the lecture, there
Yes.
is one form that you are supposed to, the students are supposed to fill, right? So
Okay.
just paste that form also in the chat. Just
Yes.
remind them after, before leaving the class that this is a, I have just entered TS student
Okay.
details
Okay.
form,
Yes.
right?
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
just tell them to enter the details in it.
Sure. Sure.
So yeah.
So the student, please fill this form by name TS student details. So fill this form. So we'll proceed. We'll proceed then.
So yeah, Siddiq, I'm leaving the call. If you need me, you just call me in between, right?
Sure, Bharti. Thanks. Thanks for
Thank
joining in. Thanks for giving the information regarding this. Right.
No worries. So yes,
Okay.
one more time, there is a Teams meeting link. If your friends are not able to join, please share this link to your friends, right? Thank
Yes.
you. Yeah,
Okay.
thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Thanks. Students, kindly share the link with your friends so that they may also join and fill the form. So the form which is in the chart. So kindly fill that form. Then we'll proceed. I hope you all are filling the form. Fine. So we'll move. Okay. So the first computer network is ARPANET. ARPANET. So this is the first computer network. So ARPA is basically it's an acronym. So called Advanced Research Project. Advanced Research Project Agency. Net is stand for as network. So this is basically ARPANET. So this was designed in 1966 by Defense Department of USA. So for their military purpose, they have designed. So this is the first computer network. You may have, asked this question in any competitive exam or anywhere. So when you are talking about a networking, so it will be, it may have asked. So which is the first computer network? So ARPANET is the first computer network, right? So it was. So then, so if you talk about internet, so internet have a wide range of applications, right? So what are the applications? What are the services offered by? Yes, students, sorry for the inconvenience. So I think I have some poor connectivity today. So when I was discussing about ARPANET, I hope you guys have, seen that, listen about ARPANET, right? So I don't know because, so in the meanwhile, it is disconnected, right? So let me check whether I'll enjoy. Okay, fine. So kindly fill the, the form, the MS Office form given in the chart. So fill it. So let me move towards, I don't know, I'll repeat about ARPANET. Yes, let me share the screen. Yes, students, whether the screen visible? Yes, anyone? Please confirm whether the screen visible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, fine. So we are talking about internet, and basically we are talking about a computer network. What a computer network is? A computer network is basically a collection of two or more networks in which are connected in such a way that so they can able to communicate, or they can able to share the resources, communicate the information. So that's what the basic advantage of a computer network. A network may be a wireless network, or it may be a wired network. Okay, so which was the first computer network? So that's the question. So the first computer network is ARPANET. Okay, so ARPA is basically an acronym of Advanced Research Project Agency Network. Okay. So it was basically designed in 1966 by the Defense Department of US. Okay, so for their military purpose, they have designed this ARPANET. Okay, so this was the first computer network. Okay, so let me. Okay, so then we are talking about the services of internet, right? So what are the internet services? So you may have gone through, I mean, in your daily life, so you will be using internet. Okay, so nowadays no internet means no work, right? So either it may be any, I mean, education purpose, or it may be for professionals. So internet is must, right? So what are the services provided by the internet? So yes, anyone? Just don't mind whether it may be, I mean, true or wrong. So there is nothing like here, true or false. Okay. So just speak out so that the class will be interactive. Okay. So what are the services of internet? I hope you are understanding. I hope you are comfortable with English, right? Is anyone who is not comfortable with English? Is anyone who is not understanding the things? So let me know. Please let me know. I'll speak Hindi as well. I'll speak Kannada as well, right? Okay, so let me show. Basically, in our daily life, we've gone through the electronic mail, email. So everyone has the Gmail account. Through that only you have joined the class today, right? So we will have a World Wide Web. So that is so where we can search anything. Then we'll have file transfer protocols and chat rooms, right? Instant messaging. So new groups. So these are all the basically internet based services. Okay, so this will run only when we have internet. Okay, so let us see how the evolution of internet evolves. Okay, so this is history and evolution of the internet. Okay, see here. So basically it is ARPANET is designed in 1966. Okay, it is shown here 1970, that is post in 19s, I mean 70s. So here in 1970s, ARPANET came into picture. So then it is email. Okay. Then similarly www. Okay. And then Wikipedia. So this is basically the evolution of the internet, how these things came, and nowadays these are very popular, right? So YouTube, Flickr, Facebook, Twitter, right? So these are all the things which are popular nowadays. This is how the internet evolves. Okay. Yes, then understanding HTTP basic. What is HTTP is? Basically, HTTP is a protocol. Okay, so which stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Okay, so it is basically based on request and response. We will request for the resource. We will request for the resource. Okay, to the okay. So that is whatever comes from the web server. So that will be nothing but HTTP response. Okay. And HTTP is protocol that is used by web servers and browsers to communicate. Fine. I hope till then you are fine. So then basically one question arises here: what a web page is? So what is a web page? Yes, anyone? What a web page is? So what it contains? Yes, just speak out so that the class will be interactive. Otherwise, you may get bored, right? So I don't want. So there is a saying in Hindi: इंट्रैक्शन एक तरफा हो तो दगा दे जाता है, राइट? एंड इंट्रैक्शन दो तरफा हो तो वफा दे जाता है. So there should be interaction from two sides as well. So if simply I'm saying something, I'm teaching something, okay, and I don't know whether you people are understanding it or not. So I don't have any acknowledgement of your yours. So then it will be difficult, right? So just speak out if you find any difficulties. If you know the things like a web page, okay, you have heard of this web page, okay. So basically, you all are from computer science background, or I mean, you are all are doing your engineering in computer science or any other streams. Yes, students, please. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes. The question is whether you all belongs to the computer science engineering, right, or any other stream. Yes, please answer.
Sir, CS
Sir, from
only.
computer science and electronics and communication.
EC.
Fine, then fine. So then you all may have know these terminologies what I'm going to discuss. If you don't know as well, so we will let the things clarify. Okay. So what are web pages? Basically, web pages is nothing but it's somewhat it's online presence. Okay, of some firm. Okay, or some company. Okay, so what a web page will contain? A web page will contain huge information, right? Including text, graphics, audio, video, hyperlinks. So hyperlinks means so whenever you click some link on that particularly, so it should transfer to any other page. So that will be called as hyperlinks. Okay, these hyperlinks are the link to the other web pages. Okay, so that is basically a web page, right? So if you search, if you something, if you give www.google.com, so that is basically a website. Okay, so the thing the first appears is so again a website is a collection of web pages. Okay, a website is a collection of web pages. So this is a web page. So web page, the collection of web pages constitutes a website. Fine. So then what are the types of web pages? So types of web pages means we have two different types of web pages. Okay, it is broadly divided. So one is a static web page and one more is dynamic web page. So can anyone tell what a static web page is? Or any example for static web page? Yes, anyone? Please. Okay, let me tell you. So a static web page is a web page where the information is it's static only, static in terms, so it will not interact with the database. There is no database interaction in the static case. Okay, so that is said to be a static web page. And for example, if we talk about any college website or any site, okay, so that is any website, so basically that is a static only. Okay, if we talk about, for example, any firm, any company where only the details of the company, what the products they are selling, or what I mean how that their teams is working, so all this is shown in a website. Okay, so that is said to be a static. There no database interaction is there. Okay, so we are not inserting anything into the database and we are not retrieving or extracting anything from the database. Okay, so that is said to be a static web page. Okay, so then came the term dynamic web page. In comparison with the static web page, a dynamic web page is a web page where the pages are dynamic in nature. Dynamic in terms, there should be any database connectivity. Okay, so there should be database connectivity with the website, the pages. Okay, so for doing the dynamic web pages, we need to use any script, I mean server side scripting language. Okay, so there are two types of scripting languages comes here. One is client side scripting and other one is server side scripting. We'll see in the future classes as well. So client side scripting is the thing which works on the client browser or the client itself. Okay, and the server side scripting is the thing which works on the web server. Okay, so that is said to be server side scripting. For creating a dynamic web page or creating a dynamic website, what we need to have, we need to have a server side scripting language. Okay, it may be anything. Say it may be Java server pages, that is JSP. It may have PHP. Okay, so these are all the server side scripting languages. So where the database interaction is there, so that is termed as dynamic web page, and where there is no database interaction. Okay, only the thing is we are giving some information, we are displaying some information, only we are displaying some information. So that is said to be a static web page. Is it clear till now? Yes. Yes, I hope you have, I mean, you got the difference between static web page and a dynamic web page. Okay, so here it is shown in the dynamic web page as well. So here there is a PHP interpreter and there is a MySQL DB. Okay, DB is nothing but database, MySQL database. That means we are interacting with the PHP interpreter. So PHP interpreter we are interacting means we have used server side scripting called PHP. Okay, and so we have connected our web pages to a database named MySQL. Okay, so here there will be database and there will be server side scripting in the dynamic web page. Whereas in when we talk about a static web page, so here there are only the static web pages will reside here. Okay, so there will be no interaction. Okay, fine. So till now, I hope you guys have understood. Fine. So please let me know if you don't know anything, if the things are not clarified. Okay, so that it will be good to ask questions instead of just simply I mean hiding your questions, hiding your doubts, right? Then we talk about a website. What a website is. So website is basically a collection of web pages. So I told a web page. Okay, so web page contains information, huge information. It may have basically text, graphics, audio, videos as well, right? And several web pages forms a website. Okay, so and particularly for any website we will have a unique domain name. Okay, so domain name, so say for here given Mozilla. Okay, mozilla.org. Okay, similarly www.google.com, so that is the domain name here. Okay, so that will be unique only. Okay, so this is what a web page is, sorry, website is. Okay, then what a web application is. So what is the difference between web application and website? Basically, website will contains only, so in general, we will talk about a website. It contains only the static information. Okay, so when we are telling web application, so an application is something which is interacting with the database. Okay, which has the server side scripting language incorporated in it. Okay, so that is said to be a web application. A web application is a client side and server side software application. Okay, is a client side and server side software application in which the client runs a request in a web browser. Okay, so that's what a web application is. So say for we have Facebook. Okay, Facebook. So that is also a web application. Okay, so we have application of Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. Okay, you can easily download and install. So that's what a web application is. Fine. So then what are the difference between web application and a website? So as I told, so website contains static pages. Okay, website contains static pages, whereas a web app or web application contains dynamic pages. Okay, simple, it is very simple, and that is a website is simple yet interactive. Okay, and so for designing a web app or web application, it is technically complex. Okay, so it is somewhat complex. Okay, it is basically website is basically designed to inform or develop to inform. So if we talk about, for example, GCE Ramnagar, so you may have your own website. So that website is designed only to inform about the I mean the college, only to inform about the college and the courses and the faculties. Okay, so that is called a website. Okay, so that is basically developed to inform. But when we talk about web application, so there may we may have some information, okay, but it also have some interactivity. Okay, it is created to interact, okay, so that the user can enter something, okay, user can fill something there, okay, and he can find something there. So that is called a web app is. Then how a website is created? Okay, a website will be created with the help of HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Okay, so there is no other server side programming languages required for simply creating a website. Is it clear? So only the thing is we need to have HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. We need to have HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Then when we talk about web app, so they are built, okay, using PHP, Ruby, or Python, or something J2EE. Okay, so these are the server-side scripting languages, HTML and CSS. So these things should require in order to design or in order to develop a web application. And just for designing a website, okay, just for designing a website, we need not require any server side programming language. Just only the thing is we need HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Here, when we talk about web application, it should also require the server side scripting like PHP, Python, then similarly Java server pages, that is JSP servlets. So these are the things which we require. Is it clear till now? Anyone have any doubts? Please let me know. Don't hesitate to ask the questions. Yes, anyone, please. Because the doubts are like wounds. Okay, wounds means Gaya. Okay, Gaya in English. Sorry, in Kannada. So when you not take the treatment at the right time, so it will have I mean some disastrous effect. Okay, so that is the reason you should ask the doubts when you note down any doubts. Okay, when you know any when you have got any doubts, so simply ask the doubts, so that you should not make I mean uncomfortable the entire day. Okay, and one topic is linked to other topics. Okay, so whenever you people are not understanding the earlier topics, okay, the basics, so it is somewhat difficult to understand the latter things. Yes, anyone having any doubts till now?
No, sir.
Fine, okay,
No,
fine,
sir.
fine. Okay, fine. So this is about basics of web page and web application. Then we will have some hands-on uh, session on this, particularly HTML and CSS. Okay, basically I told HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Why we require HTML? Why we require CSS? Why? What is the significance of JavaScript? Anyone? Yes, anyone? Please. Yes. Since we are moving towards creating a, I mean, we are going to demonstrate through the, I mean, hands-on session, so that it will be clear. So what is the use of HTML? So let me first, for designing the web pages, okay, we need to have any editor. So you can have any editor like Sublime, Notepad++, you can have VS Code, okay. So VS Code is very much interactive and it's very much convenient to use. So I prefer that. Let me open VS Code. Okay. Fine. So this is VS Code. So let me name it anything. Sorry. So every HTML file is having an extension .html. Okay. So let us. Oh, it is somewhat. Okay, this is a VS Code. So we will write the code here, and we can run the code. So and for running any HTML code, we don't require any particular any software. So if you have any editor, so even we can write the code in Notepad as well. Okay, so only the thing is the name of the extension of the file should be .html or .htm. Okay, so after saying that, after saving, so we can run our application or we can run our web page on a web browser. We can have any web browser. So by default, when we installed any operating system, there may be Internet Explorer already installed. So using that only, we can basically run the application. Okay, so then we talk about basically some basic things of HTML. Okay, so HTML for web layout. Okay, and we'll discuss some of the HTML components, basic components. Then we talk about lists, tables, graphics, multimedia, forms, and text formatting, and block components. Okay, let us move one by one. So then we'll talk about HTML. So basically HTML, it stands for hypertext markup language. Okay, it's a markup language. So it will have several elements called HTML elements. HTML elements are the building blocks of HTML pages. Okay, then HTML describe the structure of web pages using hypertext markup language, and basically HTML elements are represented by tags. So everything we will represent in terms of tags. So what a tag is? So let me show. So how a tag will look like. So so fine. So basically here we talk about tag. Talk about tag. What a tag is. So this is a tag. So I am drawing here HTML. So this is HTML tag. So everything we will write within this. So this is HTML tag. Okay. So here we will write our HTML code. So everything we will write in HTML tags. So this is called tag. So there will be less than and greater than symbol. Within that we will write the name of the tag. Okay. So in HTML we will have two tags. I mean two types of tags. Okay, paired tag. Okay, paired tag, singleton tag, singleton tag, or else also we will call this as paired tag, companion tag. Okay, companion tag, and singleton tag or unpaired tag. So yes, anyone please. So what a paired tag is? So basically we will have two types of tags. Okay, so these are types of tags. Okay, types of tags. So paired tag. So for if you talk about a paired tag, so there will be opening and closing exist for the particular tag. If we talk about HTML, okay, HTML. So let me take the HTML tag. So this is HTML. This is the opening of the HTML tag, and this will be the closing of the HTML tag. Okay, this is opening. Okay, and this is what? This is the closing. Okay, basically these tags are called as paired tag. I hope you guys got this. Is it clear? Paired tag. The meaning of paired tag is there will be a paired. What is the meaning of pair? Pair is nothing but two, right? Pair is nothing but two. A pair of something we call a pair of something means a pair means two. Okay, a pair of slippers. Okay, two slippers. Okay, so here there is opening. This is HTML opening and this is HTML closing. Okay, so this is called as paired tag. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Then come the singleton tag. What a singleton tag is. So basically a singleton tag or unpaired tag is the tag which has only its only one. I mean, there is no opening closing separately. For example, if we talk about break tag. So this is the singleton tag. Similarly, we have HR tag, horizontal row. This is also the singleton tag. So basically, HTML have two major categories of tag called paired tag, and one more is uh, unpaired or singleton tag. And moreover, you need to know, so HTML, basically HTML is not case, it is not not case sensitive. What is the meaning of case sensitive? Yes, anyone please? What is the meaning of case sensitive? Case sensitive, please. What is the meaning of case sensitive? Please, anyone?
So differentiating between capital and lowercase letters.
Yes, fine, that's good. So differentiating the capital letters and the lowercase letters. That, I mean, uppercase and lowercase letters are treated as different. Okay, so that is called case sensitive. Uppercase, uppercase, and lowercase, lowercase are treated different. Treated different. Okay, treated different. So that is called case sensitive. That means whether I think you all have gone through C programming language since you belongs to engineering. So everyone will have C programming studied in their first year. Okay. So whether C programming is case sensitive or case insensitive? Yes, anyone? Please. C is case sensitive or case insensitive?
Case sensitive.
Fine, good. So C programming is case sensitive. That means uppercase letters and lowercase letters are different in case of C programming. Okay, for example, if we take any variable like, okay, some I is equal to 10, okay, and if we have taken one more variable called capital I is 20, each are treated separately. Okay, each are treated separately, so that is called case sensitive. Okay, so when it comes to html is case insensitive. Okay, so html is what? This is html is case insensitive. I hope you got the difference between case sensitive and case insensitive. HTML is case insensitive. That means HTML, lowercase HTML, okay, is same as the uppercase HTML. There is no difference. So you can use as per your convenience. You can use this or you can use this, no problem. Okay, since HTML is case insensitive, fine. So I hope till then it's fine. Okay, so yes, we are talking about here. When you test your web page on, okay, HTML elements are represented by tags. So basically we have two types of tags, paired as well as unpaired. Okay. So when you test your web page on browser, browsers do not display the HTML tags, but use them to render the content of the page. That means if we talk about any web page, okay, so that will not display any HTML tag. Okay, that only will display the content rendered. So for example, if we talk about any web page, any site, for example, so I'll use this. See here we have Google web page. Okay, so then if we talk about here, only it is displaying the web page. So in the background we have written the code for it, right? So that we can see here over here, or we can see over here. See here. See here, this is the code. Basically, this is the code for particular web page called www.google.com. Here we have several tags, right? So it is visible over here. So here HTML, okay, head, body, okay, these are the basically tags. Okay, when we will write tag, so the web page will render like this. So it will not show the tags. So we can weave that using the inspect or weave page source, but it will render the styles of that particularly. Yes. Then HTML page extensions always will be .html, as I already told. So every HTML page having its extension .html. So this is very important. This is the page structure. Okay, HTML page structure. So here it is. Uh, 1 minute. Okay, this is the structure of a HTML page. It will have HTML tag, and then the head tag. So here in the head, we will have title. So that will be the title bar of the particular web page. Then in the body we will have the body of a web page. See, this is the HTML page structure. Okay, see here. So here HTML is again, it's a paired tag, right? Opening and closing exist for this. So head is paired, title is paired, body is paired, H1 is also paired, paragraph, P tag is paragraph, it is also paired. So every tag over here is paired tag. We can use unpaired tag as well. Okay, so only the thing is I'm just differentiating how the paired and unpaired tag will look like. Is it clear till now? So the HTML page structure.
Sir.
Yes, yes, fine.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So you can have simply we will have several set of headings over here. H1 is nothing but the heading 1, heading 2 till heading 6 we will have. Okay, so we will have different headings. So then when we create a simple web page, so how we can create a web page? So we can have over here, so uh, this one, I mean VS Code installed. Okay, so just I'll take a page over here. So let me use this only. See here, so I have a I mean file having name index.html. So over here I'll run this. So in basically in VS Code we will have very shortcuts for using this. If I simply click this one, okay, I mean exclamation mark, then here it is showing emit abbreviation. I'll put enter. So the sample structure of a web page will available for us to use. See here, so here the HTML tag and head, the title, the body, all is available. Simply, or we can simply write as well, no problem. But once when you learn the things, you can use the shortcuts, so that will be good to use. That will again that will I mean, save your time for coding, for writing the web pages. Simply, I'm using over here head tag. So in the head, we will have title. So these are all optional tags. Okay, it is not mandatory to use this title and head tag. Okay, in the title, I'll write something. First, my first web page. Okay, then I will be using the body tag over here. In the body I am printing something. So let us take heading I am printing. So h1 this is heading, this is heading 1. Okay, just I have closed the body. Okay, HTML is closed. Okay, fine. So this is also closed. This is, I mean, h1 is also a paired tag. I'll save it, then I can run over here. So how I can run? So simply over here we will have a run without debugging or start debug, run without debugging. Okay, I think yes. So we need to have yes, yeah, HTML extension installed in the particular VS Code. Okay, fine. I'll run. Okay, here there is option called open with live server. I'll click it. Open a folder on one workspace. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll save this on any other space. Okay, I'll save it on desktop. Say the name is index.html. So now it will be available in the desktop so that we can run over from there. So here it is, the file which just now I have saved. So index.html. So just double clicking it. So this is here. This is run here. Okay. This is heading and this is the title which I have added over there. So my first web page. Similarly, we can have several set of headings over here. So simply I'll add the headings so that it will distinguish the different headings over there. This is heading to till we have so on till we have heading 6. So I'll add heading 6 over here. So just have a difference between this. This is heading 6. So I'll run it. So here I have already run. So simply I'll refresh it. So I'll refresh this one. See this. So this is heading 1, this is heading 2, and this is heading 6. Okay, these are the different headings available in HTML. Fine. So again, we will have some paragraph tag as well. So different tags we will discuss in the future classes as well. So then we move towards the slides. So here it is. Okay. So simply we have created a simple web page. Okay. So having the body in the body, we have used different headings, as well as we can have different paragraph tags also we can use. Okay. Then we will we will have assign the title for the particular page. Okay. So then there are we are going to discuss different components of HTML. So we have different components. Okay. Like first we if we talk about, we have list. What a list is: a list tag is used to specify the information in the form of a list. If you specify anything, any information in the form of a list, so list will show one by one. See here. So here it is shown: apple, mango, grapes, pineapple, orange. So this is a list. Okay. So this type of rendering we can do with the help of list tag. Okay. So for example, we will have three different list: ordered list, unordered list, description list. Ordered list means there will be ordering. See here, there is ordering. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There is ordering. We can have any other ordering like A, B, C, D. Okay. Roman letter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We can have that as well. That means it should be some ordering there. Unordered means there will not be any ordering. So there will not be any ordering. See here. So this is a list. So this list also we will use in Word file when we are creating some documents, or when we are creating some slides. Also we can have different listings. So here it is. This bulleted list. Okay. So here over here this is called unordered list. For unordered list we will use a tag called UL. Okay. For ordered list we will use a tag called OL. So it is very easy to learn, and it is very easy to memorize the things. Okay. We need not to, yeah, everything we need not to just memorize. Okay. Only the thing is, everything is relevant. If we talk about ordered list, we have tag called OL. If we talk about unordered list, we have a tag called UL. So this is UL. Okay. And if we talk about description list, okay, so this is we have DL. Okay, DL. The description will be, there will be a description term, then the description will be there, right? So so just have we'll create some list over here in the given web page. So what I'll do is, I'll simply, for creating a list, we will have, for ordered list, if I talk about ordered list, we will use UL tag. UL. Is it clear? Yes, students, is it clear till now? Please let me know if you have any concerns, any difficulties, or if I am moving faster, if I am moving slower, or if I am speaking English more. So please let me know, because I don't know exactly which language you are comfortable, or uh, right. So that's the concern. So if you are finding any difficulty, please let me know. I can speak any other language as well if required, no matter. Okay, so UL will be tag. So in that we will for adding the list items. Okay, list items we will have li tag. Li. For example, if I say if simply I am displaying C, okay, C programming. Similarly, so li Java, printing Java, then um, Python list item, then we will have uh, PHP. Yes. So how many list items we have? We have 4 list items. Which is this list? Ordered list or unordered list? Anyone, please?
Unordered list.
Yes, thanks. Fine. So it is unordered list. As the name, as the tag itself suggests, UL means unordered list. OL means ordered list. Okay. So let us just simply run this so that how it will look like. Let us see. Programming is something, or it will be experienced only by doing. Okay. So it will, if you do these things, you will understand easily. I hope you all guys will do it simultaneously. See here. So we have an unordered list having particularly different list items. We have 4 list items called C programming, Java, Python, PHP. Okay. Similarly, same here. Same we can use for ordered list. Simply the tag is uh, OL. OL. OL means ordered list. Simply I'm adding something over here. List items. So we will have different list items. Okay. Simply I'm adding operating system. Operating system. So theory of computation. TOC. Data structures. So simply I'm adding some name of the some subjects. Yes, here there is mm, something I'm adding over here. Analysis. Uh, Analysis and design algorithms. Okay, simply I have created a ordered list. Okay, so ordered list is opened over here, it is closed over here, and every list item will have a li tag. Okay, we have totally 4 list items. So let's run this. Fine. So here it is. So this is unordered list. Okay, unordered list. Fine. So similarly we can have add um, the description list as well. I'm adding the description list as well. So for description list we'll use DL. So for adding particular list item, so sorry, here we will have tag description term and description data. DT is description term. Something ADA I have assigned. Description term is, and description data is DD. So DD, this is nothing but analysis and design of algorithms. Fine. So similarly, I'll add one more description term, DT, called over here something. I'm just adding the term variable. description data. Here I am writing variable is something which we can change its value. Okay, fine. So simply I'll run this over here. See here. So here it is description term. Sorry, yes, description term. Okay, ADA. So then, so the description of particular this is DD. In the DD tag, what we have specified, that will be appear over here. Similarly for variable, so I have made some spelling mistakes over here. So no problem. Okay, a variable is something which we can which we can change its value. Okay, so these are the different lists available in HTML. So basically, again, we can have use the properties. We can have used the attributes of particular tag as well over here. So if we talk about this one, ordered or unordered list, fine. So if we specify the type is equal to, if I simply specify circle, something like circle. So let us see how it will appear. See over here. So here earlier it was showing the bullets, right? Bullets. So now when I have specified the type as circle, it is displaying in terms of circle, that's as a unordered list. Okay, for this list as well, for the unordered list as well, we can do the same things. So we can change the numberings, or we can change the ordering of this to a particular format. So I'll change the ordering. So let us if we talk about ordered list, if I specify over here unordered list type is equal to, say, if I have specified capital A, then capital ABCD will be appear. So I'll run this and see this over here. Is it clear? So I can change over here as well. So the Roman letters, small I, so low Roman letters. So now see how it will appear. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it clear, students, till now? Anyone having any doubts? Yes, students, please. Any doubts? Is it clear? Sorry,
Yes,
not?
sir.
Okay, fine. Okay, yes, fine. So let us. Okay, these are the different lists which we have demonstrated. So that is our unordered list, ordered list, and description list as well. So then comes the table. What a table is. So table is very important. Okay, table is every information, any information we can incorporate in the table, and if we incorporate in the table, it will looks good, right? So it will looks aligned. So that's what the major importance of table, right? So also we have seen, I think you have gone through the database management system, that is DBMS. Every information is represented in terms of relations or tables, right? So the use of this is the information will, the table will be precise to represent the information. Okay, so that's what here is. So for creating a table, we will have a table tag. Okay, so we can assign for particular for any tag, we can have different properties. Like in the previous example, we have seen the type is property for this UL tag. Okay, so we can have several properties for this as well. We can assign the ID, we can assign the class for this. Okay, so these are said to be properties or attributes of it. Okay, so when we talk about a table, again, we can have different properties over here. So here border, we can specify the border. Okay, and then we can specify the headings. Okay, we can specify the content, table data particularly. Fine. So that we can do over here. So for representing a table, we can have a table tag. Okay. In that table, every information we need to represent in terms of rows and columns. Okay. If we want a row, we will have a tr tag. Okay. Tr means table row. And if we want a column, okay, we need to have a td tag. Okay. Td means table data. Okay. Table data cells. And if we have any headings for a table exist, okay, if we want to specify the headings, okay, so for that particularly we will have table heading or th tags. See over here, th is what? Table heading. Okay, so let us see by using this. So I'll again use the same file. I'll do it in the file only. So let me create a table over here. So for creating a table, we will have a table tab. Okay, so we can have a table heading over here. Okay, so I'll assign some heading, then I'll assign state, then capital. Okay, fine. So we need to have a table row. Okay, so table row. So how many rows we require? We require that many tr tags. Okay, so table row. Then I'll assign some table row. In that particularly, I'll assign table data. Let me, the first state is our state, that is Karnataka. Okay, Karnataka. And it's the table data is, just I'm pointing, the state is Karnataka and the capital of this is Bangalore only. Similarly, we can have one more table row. Okay, so here our neighboring state, that is called Kerala. Kerala. And the capital city is Trivandrum, right? Similarly, I'll add one more column, sorry, one more row. Table data is Tamil Nadu. And the capital city of which is Chennai only. Chennai. Let me run this. So I'll run this. See here. We have over here the heading state and capital. In the column state we will have Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, and the corresponding we have assigned the capital city of the corresponding states in the column 2, right? So here there is no bordering over here for the particular table. We can assign the borderings as well. So how we can assign? We can simply assign some values for a border. Okay, by default the border value will be 0 only. So we can assign the border. So in the table tag only we need to assign it. So here border is equal to, so say I have assigned 2. So let us see how it will looks like now. Fine. See here, over here there is a bordering came. Is it clear till then, students?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes, fine. That's
Yes,
good.
sir.
Yes. See over here. So if you want to, for example, if I want to merge two rows or two columns, we can do that. Okay. For example, um, if you want to basically merge these rows, how we can do this? Or if I want to simply merge the Karnataka only this one, right? So how I can merge this? I don't want, I mean, these two different cells, right? Karnataka and Bangalore. So I want to make it single cell. How I can do this? We have a property called tables, I mean, row span and column span. Okay, since we are merging the two columns, right? So over here, just what we are going to do, we are going to merge Karnataka and Bangalore. We can do this. So I remove Bangalore over here. Okay, then I'll add over here the column span, call span. Okay, call span is 2. 2 means two different cells forms a single cells. Okay, and in the single cell we have given the table data as Karnataka. So I'll save this and I'll run it now. Over here. Is it clear? So this is how we have merged the two different columns into a single column. Sorry, into a single row. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, if I want to merge two different rows, Kerala and Tamil Nadu, I want to merge. How we can do this? Anyone, please? Will you try it? By
Row span.
Yes, by row span we can do it. So I hope you all guys you know it better. Okay. So fine. Anyone having any doubts over here? Any doubts? Please let me know.
No, sir.
Okay, students. Then it's fine. It's good. So we'll continue it later in the future classes. Thanks for joining in. So I want you guys to turn on your cameras. So I want the snapshot of the students of the class. I too will turn on the camera. So just turn on your cameras. So we'll wind up the session right now. Okay, students, please turn on your cameras. Hmm, okay, let me save this. Okay, students, you all can turn off your cameras. Thanks for joining in. We'll continue in the future classes. Thanks. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.